Exciting and controversial headlines are coming your way. This is Cheska Litton and you're watching Cinema News. The day we've all been waiting for, it's a day of love, happiness, and new beginnings when our very own Bianca Gonzalez and her Mr. Right, JC Antal, finally pledged their I do's.
December 4, 2014, the date when Bianca Gonzalez officially became Mrs. JC Antal. As low-key as their 3-year relationship, the happy couple chose to say their vows and pledge their love for each other in what they called as their island adventure. A very private and intimate ceremony officiated by Father Tito Caluwag at Lagin Island Resort El Nido in Palawan on Thursday, 4 p.m. Shared by the bride herself to Cinema News, 35 guests were present. The list included their immediate families, their closest friends, and some of their ninongs and ninangs. Bianca's brother, JC Gonzalez, is the man of honor, while his sister, Isa, is her maid of honor. Doug Kramer is one of JC's best men. Some of the godparents who were able to attend were Coach Norman Black and Derek Lorenchog. Using the hashtag JCNB, the couple and their guests were able to give some tidbits about the big day. The couple and the guests arrived on Palawan on December 3 and were treated to a sunset cocktail by the beach. Bianca and JC took this time to bond with their families before they start their own. During the day itself, the guests were surprised by the couple's little surprises, such as the front page news announcing the wedding, plus their personalized do-it-yourself wedding kit. Everyone was so relaxed and laid back. JC and Bianca even managed to squeeze in swim time with Bianca's godson Rocco and a meal with Doug and Cheska Kramer. Wide smiles can only be seen on the very dashing groom and the glowing bride the whole day. JC wore a Joey Samsung barong for the ceremony, while Bianca looked radiant in her Rosa Clara RTW gown. She also sported Cymbidium orchids in her hair, and Bianca proudly shared to Cinema News she did her own makeup. Bianca's elder brother and the first JC in her life walked her down the aisle. One of the best men, Doug Kramer, caught JC getting emotional when she first saw Bianca walking towards him.
We all know that the future is filled with uncertainty. We may not be the same person 10 or 20 years from now. Regardless of how competitive, picon, and irritable you are as a person. Sobra talaga. I promise to tame my ego and take my battles with you. Promise talaga yun. You know how much I love you, Bianca. And I may not be able to keep my other promises, but I can keep the promise to do my best to help you to be the best person you could ever be.
I knew you were the one for me when I felt your love. You love me in a way I've always wanted to be loved. I know it's tough to promise, but I assure you I will do my very best to take care of you, our future baby rockets and baby Biancas. I will do my best to not have topak when you have topak, to handle challenges with as much grace and love as I can. May we both never forget the feeling of today. And John, Christopher, Antonio, Intal, in front of all the people who are dear to us, I want to say, mahal na mahal kita, and I am so excited to be your wife.
And the moment everyone's been waiting for, their first kiss, or rather kisses, as husband and wife. Found the perfect match in each other. And now they've begun their journey to forever, as husband and wife who are bonded by their love. From your Cinema News family, congratulations and best wishes to Mr. and Mrs. JC and Bianca Antal.
People would ask me if
Do you think you're gonna get married? Do you think he's the guy you're gonna marry? I'd always say, yeah.
We're giving you the details, their unexpected love story, the most exciting and touching moments during their wedding ceremony, plus their exciting reception to be held at the Araneta Coliseum, a Cinema News exclusive.
Okay na, kiss na.
We know this
Kiss ka.
Congratulations and best wishes, JC and B. May God bless you guys on your journey to forever. Before Bianca's big day, she also shared to everyone about her baby. But before everyone goes crazy, Bianca's baby is her dream project, writing and publishing her very own book. We've got the details here on Browsed.
Yes, I'm super happy to share with you my first ever book. Talagang isang dream come true. The title is Paano Ba To? How to Survive Growing Up. I was looking for a title na phrase na sinasabi ng nating lahat. That's why I chose Paano Ba To? And then yung How to Survive Growing Up, it encompasses what's inside the book. So it's about all aspects of growing up. So yan yung 8 chapters. Family, friendship, love, career, failures, fashion and beauty, purpose, tsaka self. Collection siya ng advice na natutunan ko sa buhay ko na ngayon na I'm about to enter a new chapter in my life, I feel this is the perfect time to parang share the advice na nakatulong sa akin to other girls growing up.
Bianca also shared how hands-on she was in developing and writing her book, despite her really hectic schedule.
It was a year. I researched from December to May. So research means talagang nag-scout ako sa bookstores ng existing books, kung ano laman. Nagbasa ako ng mga Diary ng Pangit, Dating the Gangster, para malaman ko yung language ng mga kabataan ngayon. Nag-focus group discussions ako with different groups. From friends to fans to online followers, iba-ibang chat para ma-crowdsource lahat ng questions. Kasi for example, every chapter, meron talaga siyang Q&A. So all these questions galing talaga sa existing person. So that was 6 months. I wrote it from June to September. October was puro layout, finishing. May time snap, hindi ka pa pwede matulog kasi nga kailangan mong tapusin, you have to meet your deadlines. It was very hard. I never pumasok sa isip ko to give up, pero laging pumapasok sa isip ko na, bakit kapag nagagawa sa sarili ko to, pwede namang next year, pwede namang ano. But, yun nga, I knew that I wanted to do it this year kasi di na rin ako bumabata. Oo. It got hard. In fact, yun nga, si JC naawa sa akin at some point na kung saan-saan ako nagsusulat sa house niya na he decided to buy me a work desk para doon na lang ako magsusulat lagi. I was very strict with myself in terms of schedule talaga para matapos siya.
Bianca gave us one example of the Q&A featured in the book.
Ito common question to nung nag-crowdsource ako. Pagka-graduate ko, parang iba na yung gusto kong gawin kumpara sa course ko. It's perfectly okay na walang connection yung course mo sa gusto mong gawing na trabaho. What you do with your education after. Depende kasi passion eh. Ang hirap labanan kung yun nga course mo, yun ayaw mo naman yun gawin. I think what's important sa school is yung education na nakuha mo, yung discipline. Hindi mo kailangan ma-pressure na yun din yung trabaho mo after.
Bianca was also very thankful to everyone who shared their thoughts, sentiments, and advice in her book. Her celebrity guests such as Tony Gonzaga, Ann Curtis, Luis Manzano, Marian Rivera, Atom Araulio, and more.
Iba-iba sila ng topic na assigned. And I'm very happy and honored na lahat ng tinanong ko, nag-yes sila. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng taong part nito na celebrity, sila talaga yung pineg ko for that chapter. Buti nilang nag-yes silang lahat. Sobrang saya ko.
Aside from this being her newest project, Bianca says she shared a part of herself through this book.
Ang emotional pala magsulat ng libro, lalo na to kasi mag-share din ako ng life experiences ko dito related to the topic. It's emotional in the sense na nung sinulat ko yung chapter on family tsaka love, naging very emotional ako kasi kinailangan kong balikan yung moments na yun sa past tapos isulat. Ang sakit, parang
Ayan, masakit. Oo, parang naalala ko yung mga pinagdaanan ko. So, yun, may na-evoke siyang ganun. Or for example, yung mga shinare ko sa career, na personal experiences, nakakasenti kasi, uy, grabe, dumaan nga pala ako doon. Yung very retrospective yung feeling ng pagsusulat.
Bianca held her successful book signing last week. But aside from the supporters who flocked to the venue, several people made it more special, such as her brother JC, whose shout of support by the sidelines actually made Bianca cry on stage. Her now husband JC Antal also surprised her and even lined up to get his own copy of the book signed. But the most special person who attended the launch, her mother.
It's a surprise kasi for my mom. The book is dedicated to my mom. I feel like whenever anyone gives me a compliment, imbis na reflection on myself, reflection yun on my mom. Kasi nga, syempre siya yung nagpalaki sa akin. And yun, so dedicated to sa kanya. To everyone watching this Christmas, I assure you na worth ito ng 245 pesos ninyo. It's fun, light, inspirational read. Collection siya ng iba't ibang advice at kwento na sana makatulong sa lahat ng may pinagdadaanan, lahat ng babae or pwede rin lahat ng Becky or boys growing up. Paano ba to? How to survive growing up is a little gift I'd like to share to everyone. It sometimes can get hard, but know na hindi ka nag-iisa dahil maraming napagdaanan na din yan at marami kang kasamang iba na pinagdadaanan din yan. At kaya mo yan.